Hello and welcome to the next episode of Daily Quiz Analysis for IAS Prelims 2025. Today is 30th January and we have brought some important questions for you so that you can prepare your exam very well. So without wasting any time, we will go directly to the first question of today's session. That is traumatic asphyxia, a medical emergency, is most commonly associated with which of the following mechanisms of injury? Before solving the question, we will first know what traumatic asphyxia is. This is the condition which occurs when a stampede occurs. Now, what stampede is, we have already discussed in my previous this videos. If you are new to my channel, you can please go and refer those videos for your more knowledge and subscribe our channel as well. So this stampede which happened recently in Mahakumbh Mela of Prayagraj place in India. So what happened in the stampede was unfortunately 30 people have died there due to this condition, that is traumatic asphyxia. Now what is this traumatic asphyxia? It is a condition where the person feels breathlessness. He feels that he cannot breathe anymore. He feels chest congestion. He feels a compression in the chest, due to which he feels breathlessness, and finally he can die due to that condition, or it can be fatal for him. So this traumatic asphyxia has been a cause of death for many persons in this world. So without wasting any time, we'll see which option suits the best for this question. So option number A, penetrating trauma to the neck. When we see this neck, we seriously feel that this cannot be the relevant answer to this question. So the option number A is wrong. So the next option, severe blunt force compression of the chest or the abdomen. This is a related option. We'll see the next options as well. Inhalation of toxic gases, no, this is not any option. Electrical injury causing cardiac arrest, no, it's not any electrical injury. So the best and the only suited answer to this question is number 2, severe blunt force compression of the chest and of abdomen. Thank you, and let's move to the next question. So this is the next question. Which of the following factors are generally considered to be the contributing to lack of robust private investment in the Indian economy? So this question says that why is private investment in Indian economy lessened? Like, why are private investors not ready to spend or ready to invest in the Indian economy that much now? So before solving this question, let us have a brief discussion about the today's article, which was about the GDP declining in the India, GDP decline in the economy of India. So as you can see, what are the major factors? Why is Indian economy decline? The reason behind is lack of consumption. So the consumption is not that much. But if we go deep into it, like consumption, why isn't it that much? Do you have any idea that why this consumption has declined? The reason being that people don't have money in their hands to spend, to consume, to spend in the economy of India. Why is it there? Because of joblessness. So you can see it is linked together. Like, this reason is linked with the another reason linked with the another reason. So these are dependable factors. Like, we don't have that much consumption, reason being that we don't have money. Why don't we have money? The reason being we are jobless, and all the other factors which are contributing to it. And ultimately what has happened is the economy of India has shifted downwards rather being shifted upwards. So this is the reason that why private investors are not attracted. They are not attracted to just invest in the Indian economy, because they don't want to lose. They don't want to be away from the benefit they were getting initially with this economy. So now you have a brief idea about why about the article discussed in the newspaper. So with that idea in your mind, can you please solve this question, which has 4 options? See, the first option says high real interest rates and tight credit conditions. Yes, it matches the condition. It matches it is in relevance with this. So it's a tick. Uncertainty surrounding future policies, direction and reforms. Yes, can be there. Lack of consumption demand due to joblessness. Yes, definitely. Decreased global demand and geopolitical instability. Definitely. So as you can see, all 4 options go with it. So all 4 options are right. So if you see an option, all of the above, or 1, 2, 3 or 4 is correct, so go straight away with that option, that 1, 2, 3, 4 All are correct. So let's go to the another slide and see what the next question has brought for you. So the next question, the principle of common but differentiated responsibility, in short CBDR, is most closely associated with which of the following global issue? So as you can see, CBDR, we have already discussed this concept many times in our videos. If you are new to this channel, please go back and subscribe our channel to see those all the videos which we have already uploaded in this channel. So without wasting any time, let's come back to the options and the question, which says the principle of CBDR is most closely associated with which of the following global issues? The options are international trade and tariff negotiations. Before discussing before solving the question, let me tell you why this question has been brought here. It's because of the Paris Agreement and the article which says that Donald Trump has recently withdrawn from the Paris Agreement and he is showing more interested in investing in fossil fuels energy. So that's why I have brought this question, and because this is like a talk of the news in today's newspaper. So as you can see, as I mentioned Paris Agreement, and you all know and already discussed previously in all my videos, that Paris Agreement was related to what? Climate change, environmental protection, and all those factors. Okay, so this principle of CBDR is most associatedly with which of the following global issues? Now it's clearly understood that it is associated with option B, which says climate change and environmental protection. So the next question, which of the following statements regarding the IRNSS are known as NAVIC are correct? So the option number 1, NAVIC is designed to provide accurate real-time positioning and timing services primarily within the Indian subcontinent and surrounding areas. Correct. The NAVIC constellation comprises a mix of satellites in geostationary Earth orbit and inclined geosynchronous Earth orbit. Also correct. The last but not the least option, NAVIC signals are freely available to all the users. Definitely wrong. It sounds wrong, including those in the commercial sector without any licensing restrictions. Of course, it's a wrong option. So the first two options are correct. So if you in the answer, if it's like 1 and 2 are right, or the first A and B are right, so go with that option. So the third one is wrong and the first two are right. Apart from that, I will give you a brief another information about the vehicle in which it was launched. It was GSLV F-15. GSLV F-15. So you can please memorize this this name also. It's the name of the vehicle in which it was launched. So it can be asked in the question. So with this we come to the next question of today's section. Okay, so it says consider the following statements regarding India's ethanol blended petrol program, EBP in short, that is ethanol blended petrol. So you have to consider the following statements. Number one statement is the EBP program aims to achieve a 20% blending of ethanol in petrol by 2030. It's true. Ethanol blending helps in reducing greenhouse gas emission and dependence on imported crude oil. It's true. The program utilizes only sugarcane molasses as a feedstock for ethanol production. The last option is wrong. So we'll go by the first two options. Fine. So with this, we go to the next question. The last question for today's session, by which we will conclude this video. And this is a question from previous year question. Yeah, as I already mentioned in the video before, that this will consider about 3 phases. So the last phase was, yes, previous question of IS papers. So the question is, consider the following statements. Now you will just see the statements. Albedo of an object determines its visual brightness when viewed with reflected light. That is statement number 1. The next statement, albedo of Mercury is much greater than albedo of the Earth. So we will see which of the following statements are given above are correct. So first of all, before seeing this, we'll discuss what basically albedo is. Then we can solve this question. So albedo is like how much that object can reflect the light. For example, if a light falls on some object, the object reflects it. Okay, the higher the albedo of the object, the more visual it will become. Fine. So That is basically the albedo concept, that how much light will it reflect back. So if you will see this, the first statement is albedo of an object determines its visual brightness. That's true. When views with the reflected light, 100% true. The next is albedo of Mercury is much greater than albedo of Earth. This is wrong, because for your information, let me tell you, albedo of Mercury is 0.1 and albedo of Earth is 0.30. So these numerical values, you can see 0.30 is greater than 0.1. So this is like, so the albedo of the Earth is greater than albedo of the Mercury, not vice versa. So the first option is correct, the second statement or option is wrong. So here we conclude our video, and I hope this session was much more fruitful for you, and it might be beneficial for you in future as well for all the aspirants. So kindly please subscribe our channel, and please if any like improvements to be made, kindly please suggest in the comments. Thank you so much.